Armando, Cayman, John, or JT Tom. What's up, everybody? Guys, smash that thumbs up for me. Anybody else that's here that hasn't yet, please. We're going to feed a couple of snakes tonight. We're going to start with my boy Snitch here. He's an albino western diamondback. We can't all be on time. Sometimes stuff gets in the way. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm about 4 minutes late tonight. But, like I say, we're going to go ahead and feed a couple of snakes tonight, as I promised last night. There is going to be some live feedings here. I'm going to talk a little bit here and stuff first. Let me grab the rodents. Okay. Alright, I grabbed the rodents here. Let me get this lid off. Nope, I don't think so, buddy. I don't think so. Hey, I don't think so. No, sir. Hey, no, sir. No, sir. I don't think so. Hey, we're going to eat, so you stay right here. You stay right here. So how is everybody tonight? He is a fast guy. Thank you, Armando. But, like I say, I'll give everybody just a few minutes here. People seem to roll in shortly after I get rolling here, so I'm going to start off as I usually do. Some of y'all are aware how I do things, some are not. But I usually start with a short prayer. Hang on, let's see here. Let's see. It was 9:34 there, Tom. Try to squeeze a minute in on me, boy. Get back, Snitch. Get back, Bubba. But anyway, some of y'all are aware of how I do things. Some of you are not. So what I do is I get started. I say a short prayer before starting to work with these animals, and then I'll go on to talk a little bit about the animals, and then we'll do some feedings. We'll do a few feedings tonight here, and then I'll take some time to answer questions, things like that. So if anybody's here that don't mind helping out, smash that like button for us, please. It helps get more people into the streams. It helps bring people into our future streams. It does a lot for the channel here, especially when we get about 40 or 50 likes in the very beginning of the stream. It really does wonders for us. But this guy wants to keep running off here. Hang on. Come on, Bubba. Stay there. We're going to eat here in 1 minute. Okay? We're going to eat. You guys, come on, dude. Come on. You know what? I'm going to get the deeper tub here in a minute. No, I'll tell you what. This is how I'm going to do this. Get in there. Back up. Back up. We're going to do that for just a minute. No, okay? Alright. Hang on, guys. Hang on, guys. I got to fix this tripod and get this animal under control here. He's being a little bit of a pain in the butt tonight. He's usually a little bit calmer. There we go. There you go, boy. Get your butt back in your cage. Okay. So, anyway, you stay right there, dude. Alright, so I'm going to start with a little prayer. So if you guys don't mind, give me just about a minute of silence in the chat while I say a prayer. Then we can commence with talking about these guys and whatnot. Come on, dude. Come on, we can't be doing this all night, man. Come on, Bubba. You want to eat or not? If you want to eat, you're going to stop. Otherwise, we'll put you up. We'll feed somebody else tonight. How about that? Huh? How about that? All right, anyway. Heavenly Father, thank you for the beauty, the complexity, and the balance of nature. Help us to approach even the creatures. Come on, bud. Come on, stop this, please. That we fear, with understanding instead of judgment. And may we learn wisdom from the wild and respect the delicate systems that sustain life on Earth. And please, as always, keep the pointy end of these animals as far from my body as possible while I try to educate the public and entertain the public a little bit about these animals and strive for better conservation efforts. Amen. All right, guys, that's fine to commence with the chat here. So this guy here is an albino western diamondback. He's a specific form of albino. He's what's called a tangerine albino. Some of you have seen this snake in the past. Some of you have not. I am only showing him again tonight because I intend to feed him. He needs to eat, and I had promised y'all a feeding or two tonight. So I would like to honor that promise. So let me grab my feeding tongs and we will try to feed this fella. Nope. You stay right there, buddy. Hey, get your butt in here. Why are you acting up tonight like that? Alright, I can be really back. Get your butt back in there. Get it moving. Get it moving, boy. Hey. Alright, so I got the feeding tongs. And guys, can I get a few of y'all to hit that like button in here, please? Hitting that like button sends this out to a lot more people. It brings a lot more people in where we can try to change fear into respect and understanding for these creatures. Just does a lot for both the channel and for the animals. Us here at the Virtual Reptarian, we do a lot with for conservation efforts with these animals. And with y'all's help with simply hitting the like button, you help us tremendously. We are monetized on this channel. However, in the last 28 days, we've made about $38. So this channel is not about money for us. This channel is about the education and welfare, about these animals and the natural world that we all share. So, guys, I am going to be doing a live feeding with this guy. Just so everybody's aware, it will be a live feeding. If you do not want to see a live feeding, now is your time to turn your head for a few minutes while he does the part that most people don't care to see. Unfortunately, it is a necessary, quote-unquote, evil with these animals. They have got to eat, so some of them will not eat frozen. So the ones that will not eat frozen must eat live, and he unfortunately just happens to be one of those. So we are going to go ahead and feed right now. Here, Snitch. Snitch, hey. Come on, dude. Do you want to eat or not? Do you want to eat or do you want to play games tonight? Here. Snitch. Hey, come on, dude. Here, look, come on. Come on, Bubba. You got a mouse in your cage. Here, I'm going to zoom out a little. That way we keep him in frame. But, here you go, Snitch. Hey, he's right here, bud. Look. There he goes. Now he'll get scent of that rodent, and hopefully he will go ahead and get it. I appreciate everybody that has hit that like button. Once he strikes the animal, we'll talk a little bit about it. But he's just being a little pain in the butt tonight. Like I say, if he don't eat it, it's not a problem. We'll just pull out another one that will. I have a monocled cobra that needs to eat, and hopefully she'll eat it for us. There you go, Snitch. There you go. There you go. Boom. Okay, he has bit it. And now we just give it a few minutes, and this rodent will expire rather quickly. They have a very toxic venom for a western diamondback that, usually dispatches the rodent fairly quickly. Not nearly as quickly as the timber rattlesnake, but it is still relatively quickly. But, guys, while he eats, I'd like to tell you a little bit about him and everything. So he knows that he has already bit him. You can see that hemotoxic venom taking effect very quickly there. So, but anyway, guys, there's very few sounds in North America, that are as instantly recognizable or I guess sometimes even chilling as that dry buzzing rattle of a rattlesnake. But it's important to understand that that sounds not a threat. It's not an attack. It's a warning. And today we're going to look beyond fear, surrounding the western diamondback. And by the way, they are known as scientifically as Crotalus atrox. And we're going to explore the truth about, one of the most misunderstood reptiles in the American Southwest. The western diamondback is one of the most iconic snakes in the United States. They're found all the way from like Arizona through Texas, New Mexico, Oklahoma, parts of California, and even into northern Mexico. They've adapted to the deserts and even the grasslands, sometimes the rocky hillsides, the forests, and even suburban edges. Its name comes from the bold diamond, shaped patterns that run down their back. And after we're done looking at him, I am going to show you a wild type western diamondback. These markings aren't just beautiful, they're actually for camouflage. And when they're against that desert rock and the sandy soil, the diamonds break up the snake's outline, making it almost invisible. And then, obviously, there's the rattle. The rattle's made of interlocking, keratin segments. And keratin is the same stuff that our fingernails is made from. And every single time that the snake sheds its skin, it adds another segment to that rattle. Contrary to popular belief, you cannot accurately determine a rattlesnake's age by counting the rattle segments, because segments naturally break off. But what really matters the most is that the rattle evolved as a safety feature. The western diamondback is one of the only predators that warns you before defending itself. And whenever they feel threatened, they'll coil up, they'll lift their head, they'll vibrate that tail, and it produces that unmistakable buzzing sound. And it's a clear message. I see you, don't come any closer, please don't step on me. This behavior actually reduces conflict. Many animals strike without warning, but the rattlesnake gives you a chance to walk away. Guys, if there's anybody here who has not yet, can you please smash that like button for us? It really helps us out greatly when you hit that like button. So, adult western diamondbacks are usually anywhere from 3 to 5 feet long. Some individuals can exceed 6 feet. They're a very heavy-bodied, muscular snake, built for ambush, rather than pursuit. They're equipped with heat-sensing pits, and maybe I can zoom in here and try to get you a closer look. Yeah. Right there in the front of his face, you see that little bitty dot right there. That's actually the heat-sensing pit on this animal. What that is it's a specialized organ that detects infrared radiation. In simple terms, it detects body heat. It allows the snake basically to see, warm-blooded prey even in complete darkness. So imagine being able to, sense heat in the nighttime. This adaptation makes the diamondback a highly efficient hunter. They do primarily feed on rodents like mice and rats and rabbits and ground squirrels, but many of them also eat birds or even sometimes other small mammals. Now, this is where its ecological importance becomes clear, and it's rodents reproduce rapidly. Without predators like rattlesnakes, their populations would grow out of control. And that would just mean stuff like crop destruction, structural damage, and increased spread of diseases like hantavirus and plague and Lyme's disease. So the western diamondback plays a very crucial role in keeping the ecosystem balanced. They protect farmland, they limit pests, they maintain order in environments where imbalance can happen very quickly. Now, we need to address the topic that a lot of people think about first, and that's the venom. Yes, western diamondbacks are venomous, and their venom is primarily hemotoxic. That means that it affects the blood and tissue, and it'll cause pain, swelling, and serious medical complications if you don't get immediate treatment. But here's what often surprises people: rattlesnakes do not want to waste their venom. Venom is, metabolically expensive to these animals to produce. It's really designed for hunting and not for unnecessary defense. Many defensive bites are what's known as a dry bite, which means that there's little or no venom injected. Now, modern medical treatment and antivenom have dramatically improved survival rates. Fatalities are rare, especially when medical care is received very quickly. Now, 99% of bites occur if somebody attempts to handle the snake, harass the snake, or even kill the snake. The majority of rattlesnake encounters end without incident, especially when the snake is given space. What else can I say here? It, I guess it's important to address that diamondbacks are generally not aggressive. They prefer escape over confrontation. As y'all saw in the beginning of this, when I opened that enclosure, he wanted to haul ass and get away from me. But whenever they're cornered or stepped on, they will defend themselves. So understanding this really changes the narrative, and this is not an animal that hunts humans, It's an animal that defends itself whenever it's threatened, like you or I would do. Now, reproduction in the western diamondback is also pretty fascinating. Unlike egg-laying snakes, rattlesnakes are oviviparous, and that just means that the eggs develop inside the mother, and then she gives birth to live young. And females of this species, may give birth, up to 10 to 20 baby rattlesnakes at a time. And the newborn babies are already fully formed, fully venomous, and independent from the minute of birth. They even have, tiny rattle structure called a button at the end of their tail. It's the beginning of their future rattle. Now, despite the resilience of this animal, the western diamondbacks do face threats, and the main one is habitat loss, and that's due to things like urban expansion. Road mortality is a common one in the desert regions, and they're also, killed out of fear or even sometimes for fun. And some areas even do organized what they call rattlesnake roundups. And they have, historically removed large numbers from the wild. Now some communities are shifting towards conservation-focused, festivals, which is so much better. But the species still faces, pressures because of misunderstanding. And yet, the snake has survived for millions of years. It's endured, climate shifts, predators, environmental changes long before modern cities existed. And culturally, the rattlesnake holds powerful, symbolism in American history. The famous, "Don't Tread on Me" flag, also known as the Gadsden flag, that features a coiled rattlesnake, not as a symbol of aggression, but as a symbol of warning and defense. And the message was clear then, just as it is in nature: do not tread on me, and there will be no conflict. There's wisdom in that. The western diamondback, also teaches boundaries. It announces its presence, it gives us a warning, and it doesn't strike blindly. So, from a scientific perspective, rattlesnake venom is also being used and studied for other medical applications. Like there's components of their venom that have contributed to medications for blood pressure, blood clotting, seizures, pain, cancer, etc. So what we fear may one day save our lives. So the lessons that we can draw from the western diamondback rattlesnake is that we learn that warning is wiser than violence, and we learn that predators are necessary for balance, and we learn that fear often fades whenever it's replaced with knowledge. And again, that's what I strive to do every day with this channel, is to replace fear with knowledge. And guys, you guys showing up to watch, and stuff is helping tremendously in that. And, the Western Diamondback, it's not a villain, It's definitely not a villain anywhere, and especially not in the Southwest, It's really an engineer of ecological stability. And it's a guardian of balance, It's a survivor perfectly designed for its environment. So, the next time you hear a rattlesnake, just remember, it's not the sound of evil, It's not the sound of a creature, wanting to hurt somebody. It's the sound of one asking for space, And just maybe if we learn to respect that space both in nature and in our own lives, we will find greater harmony within the world around us. And it looks like our boy has finished up here. He made quick work of that little mouse there, and I don't know if he has adjusted his fangs yet, but he'll open up real wide when he does. It looks like somebody said about a yawn, so he may have. But if not, there we go. That's him still kind of swallowing. We may or may not catch it on camera here. What's up, Speckled Clout? But guys, I want to show you another rattlesnake that's the same rattlesnake as this, but only it is what is called, the normal or the wild type Western Diamondback. And actually, we will actually go ahead and put this one in a different container here while we're at it real fast. All right, so there's that. Let me zoom out just a bit so we can see her as I do this. And now this snake here is going to try to run as well because that's what she's good at. So I am going to grab my tongues as well as the hook to try to get her picked up. We'll switch her over and then we'll try to feed her. Come on, girl, it's okay. Actually, we'll just use the tongs with her because she's a very, very bitey little thing. She's not as laid back as our boy was. So, there you go, girl. So, guys, this is what is in the hobby called the wild type. And that just simply means, this is what you would find in the wild with these guys. Where the last one we looked at being a tangerine albino, he was also a male. This one is a female. If you take notice of the tail there, some white banded section, and that's where they get the name coontail rattler. But that's much shorter than it was on him. And that's a great indication with these guys that, it's a female. So anyway, again, guys, this is going to be a live feeding. So anybody that does not want to see a live animal get fed, please, now is your time to turn your head, because we are about to give this thing a live rodent. I just want to be respectful to everybody and let you know that we are about to do that. So here we go. I'll zoom out just a little so if she follows that rodent we can see it. There we go. She's kind of keeping her eye on me and on the rodent both, but as soon as the rodent gets in the right position, she will take a hold of it. If there's anybody here that has not yet hit the like button, if you don't mind helping us out, smash that like button, please. Again, guys, it really helps us, with conservation with these things, because it gets it out there to more people. It brings people into future streams, It gives us the ability to get, a lot of useful information out there to the public about these animals. Not only here in the United States, but also abroad. And it's important, just as important in, let's use Indonesia as an example, as what it is here. To have, knowledge and respect about these animals and learn that we can easily coexist with these animals, without having to hurt them, without having to unalive them. I appreciate that, everybody. Now, I assumed she would eat. She may not. She's being a little defensive right now. If you can see there, she actually has her body flattened out, and they will do that for numerous reasons. But the reason she is doing it right now is to make herself look larger than what she is, trying to scare me, because I am a threat to her right now. But they will also do that when they are trying to maximize their body exposure to the warm rocks underneath them to soak up the heat. And I am going to pull this up on my phone so I can see the comments, guys, while we talk here. Let's see. I have got a horrible toothache tonight, guys. I apologize that I may not be 100% myself right now. The elusive Pepsi rattlesnake kiss. That's right. Does the mouse not know? No, Caro, I don't think it does. The mouse was born and raised in captivity, and, but it's getting ready to figure it out here. If you can, I don't know if y'all can really see it that well on camera, but when the mouse comes in front of her, her head starts to sort of twitch a little bit. That's a indication that, she's going to strike. I might be able to zoom in a little bit and still keep us on camera here. Let's see. There we go. She's starting to show some interest in it. We won't give her a very long time, but we'll give her a little while here. I'll pay $100 to save the mouse. Well, that's fine. Go ahead and cash at me $100 and I will pull the mouse out of there. Hey, Danny Cotton. My family has some copperhead snakes in the Clay County, Kentucky several years ago. My grandma had saw a whole bunch of babies and grown-ups of copperhead snakes. Wow, yeah, there are lots of copperheads up in that area. What's up, Silent Night? This snake does not have a name. I figured that, Speckled Clout. Do law enforcement agencies, animal control contact you as a SME? I'm not sure what SME is. Never mind, negotiation didn't go as planned. I got you. I used to have a banana piebald python. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. Mouse is on its own, Kate. Christopher, hey, everybody got their own feelings, but I wish you would give a snake a chance. They do a lot more for you than you realize they do. This snake does not have a name, Kyle. If she got out, I'd put her back in. Hey, what's up from Dayton, Ohio? Thank you. Thank you for subbing and liking. Appreciate that very much. This is a Western Diamondback. You could find a Western Diamondback in Dallas. Name her Pepsi. Pepsi it is. Some nice tan bark. I have a cute snake, thanks. You had a Goliath bird eater spider? Jackman Roberts snake. Oh, hey, what's up, Faye? From Virginia, where copperheads and rattlesnakes are plentiful. Yeah, they are in Virginia, for sure. Zoom out, snake is moving. I got you. Oh, shit, there we go. Yeah, she may not eat. See, a lot of crotalus or rattlesnakes, will not eat this time of the year because they're supposed to be brumating. But if she does not eat for us on camera, I will leave it with her, close her up, and she'll eat it in a little while. With a hook, Gabriel. You dub her Vorasha? She's a vegetarian, yeah. Okay. So yeah, you grew up in Tennessee. You know timber rattlers, then. Yeah, Armando, she may not want to eat. That's what I'm thinking here. I may close her up and move on to the next snake here. We'll give her about 2 more minutes. If she don't, we will do it. Yeah, it's a lot harder to find a rattlesnake than one might think. If it's too cold out, they'll be out in the sunlight, but they'll be real close to something they can escape and get under if they see you. But if it's too hot out, they'll still be under something trying to seek shade. Okay, King Cobra's your favorite? Absolutely. Cool. No, Brian, I do not extract venom yet. I don't mess with spiders myself, Kyle. I guess we were seeing if she wanted to eat. She ain't in the mood right here with us watching her, so I'm going to close her up, and we will go ahead and move on to another one. See? She can be mighty quick if she wants to be. Now this next snake, I'm not sure if she'll eat either, but I'm assuming she will. So we'll find out here. Now this snake, as some of y'all will remember from the other day, we did some explaining. You know, rattlesnakes are in the viper family. They're a pit viper. Where cobras are in the elapid family, or elapidae. And we are about to look at a cobra here. So, give me just a second so I can have everything in order and ready to roll here. Okay, so all right, here we go, guys. Let me see where she has the pointy end at. All right. No, you don't, girl. No, you don't. Hey. No, you don't. No, you don't. Calm it down. Calm your butt down. As soon as you open the enclosures at first, they take a little second of, you know, wanting to get out and stuff, but they calm down usually after a few. She may or may not, but I'm going to go ahead and give her a rodent right away, guys. So once again, guys, I am feeding live, so anybody that does not want to see a live feeding, now's your chance to turn your head. Hey, girl, hey. Hey, girl, are you not going to eat for me? Are you serious right now? Huh? Hey, are you serious? Are you serious, girl? Hey. Hey, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. Hey, no, ma'am. Here, let me just throw it in there with you for now. She may not eat either. It may be the weather. You know, some of these guys don't want to eat, but if they don't eat, we will find some that do. I'm not going to give her as long. I'm going to give her just a little bit here. But, you know, there's very few sights in nature, you know, more unforgettable than a cobra, you know, rising from the ground, spreading its hood, and, you know, locking eyes with you. You know, and hey, what are you doing? Eat that darn mouse, girl. What are you doing? Eat that mouse. If you don't, I know one that will, okay? So I'll go get her here in a minute if you don't eat that. So it's your choice. I'm going to give you just a few minutes here. If you don't eat it, I'm going to get one that will. But anyway, guys, you know, these snakes are very calm, steady, and deliberate, you know. The monocled cobra, and they're scientifically known as Naja coetia, and it's one of Asia's most recognized and misunderstood reptiles. Their name comes from the single circular marking that's usually on the back of their hood. Now, this is a morph, so you don't get to see that circle marking. But it's like a monocle, you know, on the back of its hood. That marking's not decoration. It's a signal. It's a warning, you know, a statement, kind of like the rattlesnake sort of, you know, do not come closer type thing. The monocled cobra is widely, you know, spread across, you know, South and Southeast Asia. Areas like India, Bangladesh, Myanmar, Thailand, Cambodia, Laos, Vietnam, southern China, and even parts of Malaysia. But unlike, you know, species restricted to, you know, narrow habitats, the cobra is remarkably adaptable. They're found in the forest, the grasslands, the rice fields, and even near villages and cities. Wherever rodents thrive, the monocled cobra can survive. We'll put it that way. Girl, if you're not going to eat, we're going to get someone that will. These guys want to see a snake eat. They don't want to see snakes play games. So you have about 2 more minutes here, and we're going to swap you out with somebody that will eat. No. No. You don't want to do it? Alright. Here. Come here a minute then. Come here for just a minute. Let me get the rodent picked up. Come here, Mouse. I'm trying to save your fucking life, Mouse. Alright. She don't want to eat. Let's go get you guys a snake that'll definitely eat. See, the thing is, these bigger snakes, they can go a lot longer between meals, so sometimes they don't eat as often. So, let me go grab y'all a snake that'll definitely take this damn mouse, so y'all can see what you're here for. Watch, she don't poke up out of there a minute. Alright, let me put a little bit of bedding in this tub, and I'm getting this snake real fast here. Alright. Alright. Let me grab the snake. All right, I'm getting there. There we go. No, you don't need to burrow. Come on, you knucklehead. Come here. You're about to eat. Stop that shit. Everybody's acting up tonight. Alright, guys. So, now this girl is the same type. She's a monocled cobra. She is what's known as a leucistic monocled cobra. Hey, girl. Here, and I'll zoom in a little because I can get her to focus. Ready? Hey, Luna. Hey. Luna. Luna. Hey. Luna. Hey. Hey. Luna, hey. Luna, hey. Why ain't nobody wanting to... Yeah, go ahead. Here, Luna, hey. Luna, hey. Come on, Luna. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Shit. Boom. Okay. Hey guys, if there's anybody here that will help us out, smash that like button for us. We'd really appreciate it. It helps the channel out tremendously. Really helps us out, with our conservation efforts. It helps us reach more people, try to teach people about these animals. It just helps us out a lot. Hey, thank you for the gift. Appreciate it. It's a rattlesnake dummy? What? I have a black and both greens, Tom. I got an East and a Western green, but yes, the one I show the most is the West African green. Nah, it's not cold in my rig. They just, some of them ate a week ago, and being that it's colder out right now, they, especially the croat species, slow down. But the monocleds, they'll eat sometimes, the bigger ones will sometimes go a couple of weeks. Let me try to zoom in closer where you can see her. As you see, she's got red eyes. She's all white with red eyes. She's what's known as a blizzard monocled cobra. She is both albino and leucistic. She gets the red eyes from the albinism, and then she gets all the white scales from the leucism. Please hit the green out. They're my favorite, please. All right, Gabriel, I'll bring the green out. I will not get the green out of the enclosure, but I will show you through the enclosure. I don't have anybody here with me, so I will not get a mamba out without somebody here. Yes, Daniel, yes, they do. I actually do some stuff with DNR, or it's actually called DCNR, Department of Conservation Natural Resources, with timber rattlesnakes. All right, that's enough on the spamming. We get it. Come on, man. That's enough spamming. You got to have a spotter with you. It's just way too much of a risk to be alone and do that. Most expensive snake. Either the inland taipan or the bushmaster, I reckon. Nah, they didn't both die. We feed a mouse some cheese. She's about a year and a half, Kyle. A little older. If a mamba bites you around this area, you're probably screwed. It's a neurotoxic venom, and it's very potent neurotoxic venom. So it would take a short time, and then, respiratory failure would set in and paralysis and stuff. No, mambas are not aggressive. They are very defensive, and they will stand their ground. Jesus. I don't remember when I got her, buddy. I'm sorry. How many different families of snakes? Well, whenever it comes to venomous snakes, there are three major groups. You've got Viperidae, Viperinae, and Elapidae. And then when it comes to, non-venomous, I'm not super knowledgeable in the non-venomous category, but you got colubrids, you got constrictors. I don't know. I don't know much more. Well, yeah, sure, you could touch that white one, but I'm not gonna, not without a hook. What do I do with them? What do you mean, James Ashley? Like the snakes, I just show them and feed them and take care of them. Now, Bill will actually eat, either tomorrow or the following day, Brandon. Oh, yeah, it's got a hood whenever it flares up. Yes, sir. No, I use a hook with everything, Alex. Hey, Alex, are you the Alex that I know? Because you got the exact same name, but I don't think that's you. I do not have hognose. Metal, this is albino and leucistic. You're in Pittsburgh? Yeah, you're a different Alex then. You just got the exact same name as a fella I know, buddy. No, I when it comes to North American species, you can tell by the triangular shaped head, the vertical pupils, the blunt tail. Most venomous snakes have a blunt tail where non-venomous go to a sharper point. I don't think Viper Keeper did die. Or did he? If he died, it had to have been real recently. I'm sorry to hear that. I didn't know that. I know Dingo Dinkelman did from a mamba bite. Yeah, I do have a black mamba viper. Oh, hey, what's going on, Darcy? That's okay. I understand. You come whenever you're able to. I understand you're young. You have school. You have all that kind of stuff to do. Hey, thanks for the gifts. Yep, she's getting ready to start taking it down now, though. If there's anybody here that has not smashed that like button yet, help us out and smash that like button, please. No, that's all right, Roxanne. You come whenever you can. I just appreciate y'all stopping in and stuff. It helps out a whole lot by y'all coming in, and when people stop in, regularly, it helps out tremendously. Who the fuck opened the door? All right, just making sure you don't let a dog out. Alright, guys, I apologize. There you go, though. You got to see kind of a hood there, though, when I did that. Oh, man. Bulldog, that was funny. Yeah, I know the audio cut out. I muted it for a minute, buddy. I'm sorry. The most venomous snake out there is the inland taipan. Now, the other rattlesnake did bite that rodent finally. Oh, man. I have such a bad toothache tonight, man. Wowee. Whew. Yes, I've been bitten. I was bitten by a timber rattlesnake a long, long time ago, and I was bitten by a copperhead. This spring will be 2 years. What's up, girl? Alright. Oh, sorry, guys. I went in to get another snake lined up and get it ready. Okay. What's that one snake venom that makes you dissolve? Cytotoxin. And the snake that, you know, has a very nasty bite that does that is the stiletto snake. Yeah, anacondas do get huge. That's crazy, Dap. I know copperheads are venomous, but, like, can you die from a bite? You could die from a copperhead bite. It's very rare. Yeah, timbers are very passive. Yeah, he'll definitely get sausage fingers, that's for sure. You guys like gaboon vipers? Well, maybe I ought to feed a gaboon viper. How about that? What's in her mouth? It was a mouse. Dap, I would say it's about a 98% chance of death. Alright, let me put this girl away, and I will bring, I'm just going to bring a small gaboon viper out. But we'll bring a gaboon out to feed here. There you go, pretty girl. Hey. What you doing, pretty girl, huh? What you doing, pretty girl? Hey. What you doing, pretty girl? Hey. What you doing? What's up? What's up, pretty girl? All right, pretty girl. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right. Come on, pretty girl. Age creates territory. Alright. Here we go. Now, so this is the West African Gaboon Viper, Vitis rhinoceros. Let me get her a rodent. Guys, you gotta watch very fast because she strikes extremely quickly. Ready? This is a live feeding, just so everybody's aware. Here it comes. Bam. Thanks, Melissa. Yeah, you blinked, you missed it. Any version of the snake where they can eat a spider? I bet you there's some non-venomous stuff that will. I know copperheads will eat cicadas. The Gaboon Viper has the longest fangs of any venomous snake on the planet. They have the largest venom yield of any snake on the planet. And they are the heaviest venomous snake on the planet. And they are one of the fastest striking snakes on the planet. Damn it, man. If my tooth don't quit hurting, I'm going to let her bite me. Son of a bitch. Ugh, fuck. Here, I'm going to lower the tripod where y'all can see this straight up, straight on. Get you some live action. I want you to be able to see her fangs. Yep. Fuck me, running with a tent pole. Damn it. Thank you, Nick. Oh, shit. That hurts. Ouch. Oh. Oh, fuck. Cutest venomous snake in my collection. Black phase timber rattlesnake. Nah, they got pretty rough scales, they're keeled scales and stuff. Nah, I don't have any Oragel, man. I don't know, we're going to find out because I have one here that I'm going to attempt to feed after her. And that'll be the last feeding of the night. Oh my God. Oh yeah, I would have poop hanging out too if this was happening to me. Yeah, I got some tree vipers. Absolutely. Yeah, I wish I had some liquor here. I would do that. Oh man, I might have to run and get some. Might be too late though. Yeah, it's 10:45. They closed. Damn. You guys keep your eye on her for a second. She'll probably open her mouth real wide. I'll try that, Patrick. Yeah, I'll try that right now, man. I'm going to run out to the dentist in the morning and have him pull it out. Ooh, we got a dentist about 45 minutes up the road from me that'll take walk-ins. Yeah, red eye. The last time I tried that burnt like heck, man. Like, all right, I'm going to put her up, and we're going to try to feed one more snake for the night here. Oh, shit. Hey, pretty girl. Hey, it's okay, pretty girl. Come here. Come here, pretty girl. Hey, come here. There you go, guys. Come on, bro. You latch that fucking door. Oh, man. Here we go. Let me get this girl out. We'll see if she'll eat. I don't know if she will, but we'll definitely give her a shot here. Hey, you want some? You want some? Hey, you want some? Come on, you want it? You want it? You want one or not? You want one or not? Here. Nah, I don't think she wants one either. not want it, girl? Hmm? Nope, she don't want it. I'm gonna go get another snake to feed it to then. Alright. Let me put her up and we'll feed her. We'll feed one more then since she don't want it. She's a little cold too, that's the problem with her. Alright, my hook here. Actually, you know what? I want to be able to show you all the difference in a constrictor and a venomous and stuff. Show you the difference in how they eat. So I'm going to try this girl. Alright guys, so that's how a constrictor does it versus a venomous. And as you saw some differences there. The pit viper, like the rattlesnake, bites it, lets it go, lets it die, and then tracks it down and eats it. The true viper, like the gaboon, bites it and holds on. And then the constrictor bites it and chokes it, squeezes it. Yeah, Kyle, some of my snakes are shy, yeah. Yeah, and Tom was correct on what he told you it was. Right here we have what's called an ivory. Yes, she's a sunset caramel albino piebald. Come on, guys, one more light. Put me up there to 190 for the night, please. Oh, man. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. After this girl's through eating, we're going to call it a night, guys. I know it's about 20 minutes, 25 minutes sooner than I normally do, but this tooth is killing me. I gotta call it here when she's done. But we will feed a bunch more tomorrow night. We're gonna do feedings for the next several nights in a row because I got a bunch of snakes that gotta eat. Oh wow, y'all got me over 200. Thank you guys. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, how about it, Patrick? I'll take the camera in there and I'll show you the mamba quick when she's done, man. Yeah, I definitely need 2 people to get the mamba out, but we'll show it through the enclosure for sure. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that, Kyle. I'll be good, man. It's just a tooth. Toothaches, you know, I think are the worst pain in the world. I think it's the worst pain you can ever feel. Yeah, me too. Me too. Thank you, me. Ooh wee. Absolutely, Brian. Absolutely. Yeah, please subscribe. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, they're rough. They're rough. That. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, remnant. That's yeah. You're right. All three of them things are rough. Oof. Yeah, I would like to get all my teeth out and get damn fake ones, man. Mm. Yeah, I did a little bit of warm salt water a little bit ago when Patrick suggested it. It did help for a little bit. Yeah, yeah. That'd be awesome, guys. I mean, I've been getting 50 to 60 subs a night, you know, again lately, so that's really cool of you guys. I appreciate everybody. No, I'm gonna run to the. That's why I'm gonna stop the stream actually, because I'm gonna run to the gas station and pick some up. I don't have any. Thank you, Noise. Thank you. If I missed anybody's comments, I apologize. I'm not trying to ignore anybody. Thank you for subbing too, Doom. Thank you. You know, when I die, I hope that's not the last thing anybody sees of me. Thank you, Unnatural. You too. This is a ivory ball python. Ooh. sorry guys, I walked away a second. It is, this one was live. Some stuff I feed frozen, some I don't. Whenever possible, I feed frozen. Girl, you keep coming off of camera here. Let me zoom out. So you quit getting off of the camera. There you go. Yes, she is. She's a pretty one. Alright everybody, I appreciate y'all for hanging out. Everybody that liked and subbed and just hung out for a while, whether you liked or subbed, I appreciate you. It helps me out tremendously on the channel here. Again, it does a lot for the conservation. It does way more than a lot of people realize it does by you simply watching the videos with us. And we go live every night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So we'll be live again tomorrow night. We'll do some more feedings. And I will actually go give a quick glimpse at the West African green mamba, like I promised. So let me give you a quick glimpse at her. Oh, shit. Hey, girl. Hey. Hey, girl, where's your head at? I don't know where her head's at. Hey, girl. Where you at? Hey, girl. Hey. Yeah, I can't get her to raise up here. She might. Well, we'll take a better look at her tomorrow night. We'll make sure to get a much better look at her tomorrow night. Thank you, Miley. I appreciate that. Yeah, guys, stop back in tomorrow. Appreciate every single one of y'all. Thank you, thank you. I'm going to go ahead and run to the store and get some ibuprofen. And we'll see you tomorrow night. I'll be in a little better shape tomorrow night, and we'll stay on a little longer. I like to stream for about 2 hours. Tonight, we only got to do about an hour and a half, but yeah. So anyway, good night. Whew.